Whoop, whoop, what's up, Bearcats? It's Friday night. We're here, we're hanging, we're chilling. It's time for the HMG WWE SmackDown watch along and bell count. Yeah, pal. Hope you're all having a great week. Hope you're having a great Friyay. Ready to get the weekend off. Whoop. Man. I just wanted to go a little bit early because while we got the thing going in the background. Happy National Bittersweet Chocolate with Almost Day to you too as well, Zach. Yeet, yeet. Lab Rat, what's up, pal? With 9 belts. Yes, we got Chelsea with Ethan with those AAA mixed tag belts. We'll probably see them tonight. I'm going to go 11. 9-11, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yo, what's up, Dan? Good. It's good to see you, pal. Hope you're having a great Friday. Whoop, whoop. Man, so I just want to say there's some stuff that's been happening in the last 24 hours that's really reminded me how much I love HMG, how much I love being here, and how much I appreciate all y'all. I consider all y'all my friends, like my real friends. Because let's just say there's been some shit with that going on. And I just want to say how much I really love and appreciate you guys, and how much this really feels like home. I love being here. I love being here every night for you guys, and just hanging, chilling, chatting, and watching some goofy ass wrestling. Whoop whoop. Seriously. I truly mean that. I love this community. I love hanging out and chilling with all of you. It's always fun. It's always a blast. Dan going 6. Whoop, whoop. See, we got a nice little spread there. Hey, it is truly a pleasure, man. It is truly a pleasure. And it's awesome too. Like we're seeing new faces, coming in and sticking around, which is always sweet. Like El Juggalo. Like he's like I consider him part of the HMG fam now. And now we got the Jug of Bro connection there, so all right, about to get going. Whoop whoop. Man, thank you, Dan. That really means a lot, man. That really does. Because that's you guys are why I do it. Yep, exactly, Lab Rat. As long as we're seeing growth is good. Growth is always good. Nice, very cool. Yeah, I plan on that's. I got that planned for tomorrow. For tomorrow during work when I'm out doing deliveries. Whoop whoop. Hey, what's up, G-Bog? Always good to see you, pal. Hope all's well. Whoop whoop. 9 belts for you. Yes, we got 2 8. So 2 9s, 2 9s, and 11 and a 6. Hey, what's up, Liz? Always good to see you. Whoop whoop. Hope you're having a great Friday. Nice. Whoop whoop. Sounds fun. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, we have seasons for a reason. Yo, what's up, Zane? Whoop, whoop. Happy Friday. Always good to see you. Yeet, yeet. Bruh. Under $1 million. No. Oh, but Halloween World Series. No excuse. Nice. Yeah, that always sucks when you're sitting in your chair and it gets caught in the wheels. Like, whoop, whoop.
What do you want to talk about? We can talk about what we just saw. We can talk about Saturday night's main event. Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre introduced this title into the match. He introduced a weapon into the match.
That's actually a really good question, Dan. A really good question. I mean, because we'll pair that up with the attendance figures going down. I would have to think there's a correlation there. I think.
Drew McIntyre, right?
Harmy's Tarp Emporium is back in business, pal. Where they will be pretty soon, I'm guessing.
Drew clearly does not understand my reluctance to pull the trigger in the past has cost me and cost me dearly. But with Drew McIntyre, there was no reluctance. There was no hesitation to pull the trigger. Drew McIntyre is one of the most impressive, strongest, at this point, Drew, I am moving on. Drew McIntyre.
Oh yeah, I forgot AEW keeps them busy. My bad.
The business of the WWE, important title in all of pro wrestling. I want to do something different. I would like, if you are okay with it here tonight, I'd like to come out there. I'd like to sit with you guys.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong, Cody? Go sit in the crowd.
next in line for the WWE Championship. That okay? Well, Cody, if you're moving out, then I'm moving in. Since setting Damian Priest on fire, I've been ready for something new.
Mom, I want Killer Cross. I want Cross. We have Cross at home. Cross at home.
See, I have on my shoulder, Rose, and it's about the size.
Yeah.
WWE
Do I feel that, pal?
Undisputed world title.
Too bad.
Maybe we should go to the same hairdresser that Vince does.
Whoa. Looks like tension. People come and keep their hands to themselves. So, Greenville, are you thinking what I'm thinking? If it's a fight you're looking for, my friend, you can fight Cody Rhodes in the main event tonight. The champ will be in action tonight. Cody Rhodes with a challenge from Aleister Black. Not quite what Cody was expecting, Corey. A far cry from sitting and enjoying the show with the WWE Universe. But the American Nightmare has found himself with a fight on his hands tonight.
Two.
Champions are here. Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax tonight. And we have a new WWE Women's Champion. The
3.
is here, Jade Cargill. Fresh off a
I'm sorry, we're at 4. My bad. We're at 4. Forgot about Cody's.
Live on SmackDown.
Whoop whoop.
And the United States Champion.
And that's 6. I'm sorry, that's 5.
Challenge for his United States Championship. Perhaps it's the NFT's Tama Tonga who will step up to the plate.
There's Michael Hayes sitting right there at Gorilla. So I found out, I learned today that in this commercial, Brock Lesnar in this, that's actually AI Brock Lesnar. Brock's not in this. Like he was not actually there for the shoot. They AI'd him in there. Dude, yeah, he might have been too. And where's Mia Yim been? Or Michin been? It's been a minute. Look at her, pal. Check something here real quick. Oh wait, we got Chelsea Green and Julia tonight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're seeing the AAA mixed tag belts tonight. All right, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat some of this food. One sec. Might have been. Would not surprise me. Would not surprise me. The only ones that aren't AI are named Paul. How long is this gonna go?
You know, some of us remember when these first came out in 1984, the LJN Superstar figures.
I cannot argue that.
Starring the legendary Hulk Hogan.
In fact, she actually might be a little bit more entertaining doing that.
The greatest of all time, along with Dusty Rhodes and Logan Paul, and they're returning and still. Meanwhile, in the ring here on Friday Night SmackDown, the U.S. champion. Of the United States Open Challenge, who will step up? Because, my dear friends and enemies, play!
I know, right?
Tommaso Ciampa has had his sights on Dragunov's United States Championship. He's wanted an opportunity over the past.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that.
Thwarted at each turn.
Yeah, she nailed it.
I came out here last week to answer your open not only did you deny me, but you jackass, I am a two-time NXT. And you called me a jackass? I am a two-time SmackDown Tag Team Champion. Nobody calls me a jackass.
This is so bad.
And now I come all the way here,
Last night we were watching
surrounded.
Big Vito pushing up a dude named Cocaine against a wall and firing him for snorting cocaine. And then tonight, I'm a two-time tag team champion. You don't call me a jackass.
You know what? You know what? You're right. So,
Yo, what's up, Gross? It do well. What it do with you? Yeet yeet.
you are right. Hey, listen. So I accept the challenge for my United States Championship from him. Nine games for the United States champion, Ilya Dragunov. He wants to fight Gargano. Keep ducking me. I think you're gonna fight it.
What's the whole point? What's the whole idea of this?
Johnny Gargano is one.
Okay, so open challenge. Open challenge is answered. No, not you. I want your partner. I refuse to wrestle you. I want your partner. Like, huh? So how's this an open challenge then?
Candice LeRae on the outside. Dragunov, who has been a fighting champion since he took the title from Sami Zayn a few weeks back. Knocked off Aleister Black a couple of weeks ago, and then last week just a classic with Nathan Frazier. Dragunov missed around a year of his career recovering from it. WWE fans want to get another German suplex.
In Soviet Russia, open challenge, choose you.
Dragunov would be wise not to look past Johnny Gargano, who's an incredibly capable in-ring technician in his own right. One of the most resilient superstars on the roster, like him or not. Yeah, no doubt about it. Gargano looking to win his first singles championship at this level. Had a lot of success back at NXT. A triple crown winner. Dragunov. Dragunov in control of the U.S. Championship Challenge.
I'd be with that. Especially since he got kind of screwed over by Miz.
UK champion as well, and now the current United States champion having his way in the early going with Gargano. Now, off of the opening bell, this has been extremely one-sided.
True.
In his defense, Johnny Gargano didn't come out here expecting to compete tonight. Tommaso Ciampa wanted to answer the challenge. It was the mind games of Dragunov that changed things. And now Candice
Very good point, Dan.
provided distraction. And,
Yeah, because people are just lining up to pay for that on a PLE.
kick to the knee of Dragunov. It's smart strategy. You mentioned the knee injury that cost Dragunov over a year. Team wrestler, winning the
Hope you guys kick some ass. Whoop whoop.
twice here at this level in WWE.
Yeah, you can do something with Ciampa.
Face. And Gargano fighting back as well.
Johnny just,
Often
he's a good little hand.
size differential. Johnny brings a wealth of
kick out. Gargano arrived in WWE arguably with more experience than half of the roster. Johnny spent years on the independents. I wrestled Gargano in Cleveland 15, 20 years ago. The guy is unbelievably talented between the bells. And Gargano now back to Dragunov in the corner. Big mistake. Yeah, Dragunov, what did he say earlier? Pain shall entertain you. There isn't a superstar on the roster, perhaps walking the earth, who has the ability to turn pain into success the way Dragunov has. Gargano with a basement drop kick to the back of the neck. Here's the cover on the champion, and Dragunov kicks at 2. As we've seen over the past several weeks, Ilya Dragunov, an absolutely relentless competitor. The Mad Dragon continues this. Gargano able to counter with a couple of elbows to the ear. This is where my social media feeds have been flooded with Ilya Dragunov's training techniques recently, but no amount of training can prepare you for a short underhanded tactic like Gargano just pulled off. Now a kick right to the face. Johnny Gargano, you mentioned earlier, a survivor.
What is the crowd chanting?
To Gargano. Think about last week when Nathan Frazier answered the United States Open challenges. Chest looked like ground beef.
Yeah, this crowd is like barely even paying attention to the match.
Dragunov, of course, keeping the U.S. Open challenge alive that was made famous by John Cena a decade ago. Tradition that Sami Zayn very proudly carried on until he was dethroned by the Mad Dragon, who is now trapped. Yeah, Gargano looking to wear the champion down as his wife Candice looks on. Ooh. And Dragunov, the United States champion, taking on Johnny Gargano here.
Man, for real? Who? I don't know. That's a good question.
Caught Johnny right on the temple. Gargano not entirely sure where he is right now. United States Championship being defended for the 19th time in the year 2025. Vicious headbutt from Dragunov, but Gargano staying in this fight. Really found a new champion tonight, but Dragunov, who loves to get down and dirty, taking the fight. And Gargano fighting back as well. The man who was once called the heart and soul of NXT, showing his resilience here against the champ. Oh, what a kick. And Gargano
can't disagree.
Dragunov with a Constantine takes out Gargano, both men down.
I'd be for that. I would absolutely be for that.
In this matchup, and it seems as though the United States champion is just beginning to wake up once again.
Like, either works.
Infallible. That's how Dragunov describes himself. And now the
Pretty much.
with a big kick to the face of Gargano.
Like, I would love to see the minute-by-minute ratings of this match and just see how many people tuned out as it went on.
Gargano. Dragunov a throwback in many ways. I think many people would agree that Dragunov is almost the evolution of this business, of this sport. He's taken classic strategies, the old school smash mouth style, and evolved it into something entirely different that we haven't seen in quite some time, if ever before. And Dragunov going to head up to the top rope now. Gargano trying to drag himself back to his feet. And Dragunov runs into a kick by Johnny. And Gargano now has an opportunity. Really got a little bit of brains. I don't know what will. Perhaps the poison.
Nice. Sounds tasty, pal. Save some for me. Whoop, whoop.
Back in live action. The combo may have liquefied Dragunov's cerebellum. Oh, nice, Gorilla. And here we go with Gargano with the big chops in the corner, where I learned most of my anatomy. And Gargano now with The champ in a bit of a trouble, but Dragunov looking to counter. Raining down overhand strikes to the chest of Gargano. What is Elliot looking for? My goodness, man! A headbutt right between Gargano's eyes, and things are about to challenger. Full speed ahead by Dragunov with a senton. Covered by the champion. Gargano survived. Oh, you can see super kick in the poison rana delivered a few moments ago by his challenger, Johnny. But a spirited, valiant champion continues to fight on.
Several times.
And the czar of WWE about to go nuclear. Went for the H-bomb, and it was countered by Gargano. Oh, and a big kick. And now Dragunov. Oh, planting, slam dunking Gargano. Absolutely vicious. And again, both athletes down. Dragunov. DDT, that suicide dive turned into the DDT by Johnny Gargano. That one just about caved in the champion's skull. Planted him again, cover. Oh, and Dragunov survived. And that could be a heartbreaker for Johnny. Landing the tornado DDT on the outside on the floor, followed up by the one final beat inside the ring, and Candice LeRae's face. Gargano now getting frustrated as he kicks.
Yeah, this thing's way too long.
This is going to take a great. Here is your winner, United States champion, Iron sharpens iron, and tonight the Mad Dragon was razor sharp. An unreal display of power with the superplex, followed up by the H-bomb. Good night, Gargano. The spirited.
Here's what's dangerous about the H-bomb.
Once again, defends his title.
Like, that's incredibly dangerous if that goes wrong and you miss. Because that neck has nowhere to go. That head has nowhere to go.
Sure. Nick, look, I talked to you about this last week. What happened last week? Again, the MFT, it's a numbers game every week. Nick, all I'm asking, I know, I'm not cleared, I know. Let me just be out there for this match for Rey Fenix. Let me just have his back. Please.
Sammy, look, I know it's killing you being on the sidelines, and I know you want to be there for your friends, and I know you want to get after it with the MFTs.
You're a lot smarter than a lot of those guys.
Clear. That means if you're out there at ringside, you're a huge liability to me. The only thing I need you to do is focus on getting healthy. And Sammy, all due respect, I'm not asking.
Okay. All right, Nick. But I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to stand by and watch for much longer. All right?
put my balls in your hand.
Truth,
I need this, Nick. Come
you
on.
don't understand. You're already in the tumbler, Truth. You're in.
That's how it is. You know what? I don't want my balls touching your balls anyway.
I don't know what just happened here.
Yalla, what's up, Paul? aka the Shooter, bang bang, whoop whoop. Happy Friyay. Hope you're doing well. Yeet yeet.
Nonetheless, I cannot wait to find out how the SmackDown bracket is going to shape up.
Dude, he's tremendous.
The champ is here. To a new champ is here. Women's championship on the line. Jade Cargill.
Yeah, sadly, I see that happening.
WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton. The champ's left knee heavily taped after the attack by Jade Cargill. The storm has snapped. Clearly the police are on the knee. This is a suboptimal Stratton.
Good question. I'm guessing we'll find out tonight.
Jade Cargill's time is champion. Will join us live next.
Right, exactly. They can't pick. There's all over the place. Enjoy the show. Yeah, absolutely zero continuity. See if I can pull it up here. Actually, I don't want to risk us getting flagged. I don't want to risk us getting flagged. But I was going to play the ending of last night's Lunacy. But if watched the entire, I recommend everybody, if you have not watched the latest JCW Lunacy on Psychopathic Records YouTube channel, or at the very least, watch the ending. I heard that was a tremendous show, and Braun's like a really entertaining to watch in that. Yep, and it's only going to get better from here. Because that clip we saw of when I'm sure you saw that one clip that went around of Vince coming out and being revealed as the investor, and Vito was beating up on Steven Flo. Well, now that makes more sense. Dude, I wonder if they're doing like a thing where, because they kind of have to understand and roll with the fact that, you know, we're taping shows to air like way in the future during our tour, so we know shit's gonna leak. So let shit leak, but then we try to do it, but we put it together almost like a Tarantino film. Oh yeah, the limo pulling up. Yeah, that's some old WCW right there. Whoop whoop. Yep, and they even had the thing with Jasmine St. Clair. Yo, what's up, Hammer? Whoop whoop. Too legit to quit. Yeah, pal. Hope all is well.
United States title match 2 weeks in a row. And your friend, your tag team partner steals your opportunity. I mean, I guess that's what you get when you're Nick, what was the word again? Oh yeah, jackass. Fraser out here looking like
Nice. That is great to hear, Hammer. Whoop whoop. Oh, I'm doing very well. Very well, thank you. This is actually one of the best days I've had in a very, very long time. And I feel like I've kind of grown as a person, too.
it was just a matter of time. From the moment Jade Cargill stepped foot in WWE, she was earmarked as a future world champion.
Like, for example, something happened today, or the last 24 hours, I should say. This kind of reminded me of, you know, why I'm so thankful and blessed to be, you know, be part of HMG, be able to do these shows and hang out and chill and chat with you guys and have you as friends. I mean, and I'm so thankful and just happy to be able to do this and be a part of this awesome community. All right, that's in and out. All right. I have not tried it yet, but that if I would definitely eat it. I have not tried it yet, but I would definitely eat it. Like, that will last you a while. All right, so I'm gonna guess Jade's a heel by that promo.
The new champ and the 14-time champion.
Yeah, I really do believe that I'm here because God put me here. And I'm with y'all because I'm supposed to be here. Whoop, whoop. All right, so we are still at 5 belts right now.
And none from Charlotte. Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, no strength. The mountain. Whether it be in
Whoop,
singles
whoop.
or tag team
Amen.
competition. But wait a minute. Uh-oh. Charlotte Flair got Nia Jax to deal with in a matter of moments. She needs to stay laser focused. And that's what her tag partner, Alexa Bliss, here.
Yeah, what a, yeah. Oh, dude, the Tarp Emporium is getting some work tonight. Whoop, whoop. And it's like super vis, like they're leaving the camera shot on that. Oh, man, I don't remember. That's a good question. I legit do not remember. I think we had... Oh, shit. Let me go back and look. Oh, we got a commercial break. Perfect. So that was 1. Two. 15. Hang on. Yeah, 15. 17. So I forgot about the women's tag belts. And I think, hang on, I know What's Your Nuts ran out. Yeah, they should be. They've been in the ring with enough with each other. I think they should know each other well enough. I would hope so anyway. Yeah, I think you did. Let me check. Let me double check. Shit, and I lost count. All right, 1, 2, 4, 17, 18, 19. I think we just had 21. Yeah, we had 21, I think. This is from the recap I read. That's what I got. I mean, I could see how some people could see her as a heel, but, like, I don't see it. She's just more vicious. And the fact that she, refused to talk tonight. Whoop, that was... See, that's now... I lost count for tonight. Shit.
With that ego of yours overlooking Julia, I think we already know how this match is. I know how it's going to go. I'm going to win. And I'm going to be the first and fourth United States Women's Champion. And then I'm going to be double champion. So how about that? News flash.
Nah, not tonight.
I am going to be the greatest SmackDown champion that you've ever seen. In fact, I already am. And I only have one. No. Keep it going. Say what you got to say. Keep going. I actually think that...
So we were at 5. We're now at 6.
No bueno. No bueno. We're busy. Bye. Girl, move. Oh. Listen, I don't know why the hell she thinks it's cool to be running around here talking like this. Like, is it really necessary? Did you say something? Congratulations. But I don't think it's necessary for you to be acting.
Girl,
like
I do
this.
what I want. If you got a problem with it, you can step up and get stepped on next week in that ring.
Bet. All beating on her chest.
Sounds like Big Bad wants a piece of. Corey, Naya's always miserable, but she's in a real bad mood tonight because of what happened last week on Friday Night SmackDown. Remember, Alexa Bliss knocked off Nia last week thanks to a distraction by Charlotte. First of all, Nia Jax is not always miserable. She just doesn't like you, Michael Cole. I, for one, can't
Wait, hang on. I think I messed something up here. 5. Yeah, we're at 6. We're at 6. My bad.
I cannot wait. Yeah, there is a between these two. They're 2-2 in singles matchups in their career. Both former tonight, presented by Jimmy John's. Order a toasted pizza sandwich at jimmyjohns.com today.
Yep, can't have that. No, how dare a woman outdraw us? You know they pulled that same shit with Sable? And granted, this wasn't when she was, regularly, at least pretty. That's actually, I won't say around. This is around like 98, like spring, summer 98 when this happened. So yeah, she was still. So she was wrestling at that time, but not that often.
And this is unfamiliar territory to Flair, or not something she encounters regularly against most opponents, and that's the fact that
Wait, what? So in the middle of the interview, a dude gets shot walking his dog. Is that what you're saying?
With a slap of her own, and Nia misses wildly, and here comes Charlotte Flair. Nice takedown and pressed into the big right hands by Charlotte. Big forearms rocking the irresistible force, but Jack's able to shrug off Flair. And that could be a game changer. Probably you expend so much energy trying to bring Nia Jax down, and then she does that to you. One quick headbutt. Oh, big kick by Charlotte. And Nia definitely possesses power. Has a
Hang on, dog. Wants to be right back. Whoop, whoop.
Charlotte and but she takes down Nia.
Yeah, pal. All right, be right back.
Back earlier this year, and Nia Jax.
Yeah, pal. Whoop, whoop.
With that, but it looks like Jax may. Nia now mounting off to another one.
Oh, dude, that is crazy. Damn. Like, that's fucked. I mean, thank God he survived.
Did you hear that thud? Stack Charlotte up and a kick out at 2. That sounded more like a Nature Boy chop on the
Whoop, whoop.
clothesline. Irresistible force. And this is Nia's game. Slow pace, in complete control of everything. Just having her way now. Nia Jax understands that she's usually at a speed disadvantage when it comes to most competitors. So Jax likes to keep things deliberate. She likes to set the pace, keep her opponent in close quarters.
Got hit.
Right now, look at the splash in the corner.
I'm gonna steal that. Getting my people on. I'm stealing that.
Delivered a clothesline. Now we're going to slow down the pace. When she was trying to apply a bit of a modification on a Cobra clutch. Straight jacket hold.
Very much. Thank you, Lord. Well, and also her and Charlotte, they're girls. Oh my, like they're super tight with each other. But please don't clearly call spots on camera.
And Charlotte's quickly turned things around. Momentarily. Past tense. Nia driving Charlotte face first into the ring post. And now celebrating a bit, mouthing off to some of the fans. Take her eye off the ball. She gets a little overconfident. She tends to be distracted by the WWE fans. And it can't bite you. Just like she's doing now as she drove Flair into the barricade. To be fair, I don't like the way that guy looks either. He seems like a bad guy. How would you know that? By looking at him. Exactly. You just need to look at him. You can just tell he's a bad guy.
Yeah, that's another term that gets used so often incorrectly is high spot. They think a high spot is doing something crazy and ridiculous or taking an insane bump. No. It's you're being taken to an emotional high spot, and then they're paying that off.
And Charlotte trying to fight back against Nia Jax, who's dominating. Trying to chop down a Sequoia. Charlotte into the corner, out to the apron. Big boot to the face of Nia will stop Nia at least momentarily. Charlotte trying to feed off the WWE fans here in South Carolina. Flair up to the top rope. Charlotte now. Cross body. Tremendous height. Flair. We are in Flair country. Charlotte with a kick to the face. Nia misses wildly there. Nice move by Charlotte to chop block. Brilliant strategy.
Okay, why does it seem like the picture keep... That's the second time they did that.
Charlotte's at her best.
Oh, okay, that's why it keeps blacking out. That makes sense now. That makes the blacking out... Okay, now that's why it keeps blacking out. The wardrobe malfunction.
Making the climb to the top turnbuckle. Charlotte with a moonsault to
You see B Squared's son called him out on Twitter, or called him out on social media because he's in NXT.
Absolutely brutal. Take a look at this. Watch Charlotte's knees. Her left knee came crashing down right across the abdomen of Jax. That'll drive all the wind out of your body, no matter how strong you are. And I'm trying to drag Nia into position for figure 8, but Nia with a headbutt. The questionable decision by Flair. Flair missed with the big boot. Oh, the sit out powerbomb by Jax. And Charlotte survives. Rolls through. Here's the power we keep mentioning.
Boobies.
Marching around the ring with Charlotte Flair. Nia dumps the queen to the outside. And a big kick by Charlotte. Oh no! And Nia's in trouble there. Deja vu, just like last week. And Flair with a knee. Right across the chest of Jax into the cover. Nia kicks out at 2. A near fall. Not be impressed by the resilience of Nia Jax to this point. She has taken everything that Charlotte Flair has dished out.
Why didn't we? You know what would be really cool to do if they would have thought about this? What about Cena and Frankie Kazarian? So they came up at UPW together.
Nia able to counter again. Flair was able to get her hands up and up to mitigate the impact in the turnbuckle. And what Charlotte looking for here?
Yeah, that would have been a great spot during the tour, during the retirement tour, like going back to B Squared and bringing his son into it. That'd have been great.
Charlotte Flair was simply taking what was available with that pinfall attempt, but she needed what the hell? Last legend, the powerhouse from NXT. We haven't seen a SmackDown in months has attacked Alexa Bliss, just ragdolling Bliss. Charlotte Flair distracted, and Nia took advantage, and now Jax from the second rope with an annihilator. Jax wins. Here is your winner, Nia Jax. Nia with an assist from Lash Legend. I know the nature of this relationship, but I can tell you this much, Cole. If Lash Legend is here on
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like they might be pairing her and Nia Jax together. At least that's what I'm reading from this. Yo, what's up, Arcar Blue? Whoop, whoop. Happy Friyay.
Superstars that can really change the complexion of the entire Friday night SmackDown crew. The entire power of Nia Jax now. She's so
Hey, always great to see you too. Whoop, whoop.
might be just as strong, if not more so, than
one question I've been asked more than any other is, who do you want to face in your last?
Yeah, I know that's the problem right there. They ain't gonna do it. They should, but they ain't. They wouldn't.
On my last day, I want to face whoever is willing to step up and
Yeah, like that. Like that's a tag team right there. That's a tag team that should be running. That should be like that's your monster. That's your monster women's tag team right there.
therefore, starting on Raw in Boston, a 16-man tournament will commence.
I have not had a chance to listen to that yet. That's actually planned for tomorrow when I'm out doing deliveries. Whoop, whoop.
And maybe even some faces who don't even work here. There will be stars with whom I have a storied history. But even more, from a generation of talent that I've never gone one-on-one with in my life. By the time we get to December 13th, in Washington, D.C.,
Unfortunately, though, it's a little bit tough for me to pull it out because, as you've noticed, I'm about 3 sheets to the win at this point.
to everyone seizing this opportunity, I say good luck. And to the winner, I say for one final time, you want some? Go get some!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to draw the next 2 matchups in the Last Time Is Now tournament. Fate has spoken, and a once-in-a-lifetime is on the line. The first match that's been drawn is between 2 of the most decorated WWE superstars of all time. It's 2-time Grand Slam champion The Miz.
Yeah, that'd be a faction right there. I'd be with that.
The second matchup will be between the megastar, LA Knight, and the name that is in my head. You know what? I think I'm going to keep this one a surprise.
Come on, Aldous, tell us who it
Yeah, I
is.
think you could. Yeah, you know what? We could do women's trios belts.
As the undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare,
Well, they could do that.
Cody Rhodes goes one-on-one with the vicious, lethal Aleister Black. Next week to find out who. I'm gonna send a few text messages. I'll see what I can find. Yeah, I'm sure he'll answer it.
Oh, we're getting that now. So, what's the main event tonight? Wait, no, this is Julia. My bad. Get me big purse, pal. All right, we're now at 7 belts. Yeah, it is. I fucked up. I thought this was Aleister Black making his entrance. Dude, these entrance themes sound so similar. I thought that was Aleister Black's for a second. But you know at some point Tony Khan's got to be the. If somebody's doing a women's trios belts, Tony Khan's going to do it first. Oh yeah, and they had a feud in AEW too, didn't they? Alrighty, well this is a hard commercial break, so I'm gonna take a little quick smoky tokey bathroom break. Be right back. Whoop whoop. All right, I'm back.
Welcome back to SmackDown. Kathy Kelly here with Nia Jackson, Lash legend. And Nia, for as many times as you faced Charlotte Flair, I don't think anyone could have predicted that ending. Can you tell me how this pairing between you two came about?
Kathy, did you have those glasses on while you were watching that match? I clearly would have beaten Charlotte. But with Lash, it was so hard, because we're not really friends, we're more like allies. Well, Alexa and Charlotte said I needed to find a friend, and joke's on them. I found a friend. I had a friend. I faced Lash on NXT, and she is a formidable adversary, and I know she.
Oh wait, that's right. I forgot they did that angle in NXT with them, and it ended up turning okay. Now they turned into a mutual respect thing. Okay, now that makes a lot more sense.
The one and only bougie bully. And based on what I just did to Alexa, clearly I'm everything I say I am. And best believe we're going straight to the top. Okay? And just the beginning.
You got a friend in me.
advisor for the United States champion, Julia. About the
Yeah, same here. And I'm glad they went back and at least try to make some sense out of that and brought that back up. How that brief feud turned into a mutual respect thing.
Allow me to be the first to say Chelsea Green, a multinational treasure. And there's the greatest North American, Ethan Page. The champion and also holds the AAA mixed tag team titles with Ms. Green. Ethan Page here shows some. This is a landmark night. So this is the reason that Chelsea's dressed in the colors of the Mexican flag and you don't learn Spanish overnight, boy. You've been trying to learn for 40 years. You never succeeded. You're the voice of AAA and you don't know 3 words in Spanish. That's not true. I know a couple.
Dude, I would love to see Lash Legend go through the rip course and see what she's like coming out the other end. Like, how much better would she be?
Here we go, Chelsea and Julia for the Women's United States Championship in green. Starts off with a slap to the beautiful Madness, and Julia will follow it up on her own nice headlock takedown by the champ. Certainly a curious decision by Chelsea Green to try to exchange strikes with Julia. That headbutt by Julia. This is going to be short-lived, I believe, for Ms. Green. Vertical suplex by the champ. So an appeal by Julia to Green into the corner, and Julia dominating here in the early going of this matchup. Oh, goodness. Chelsea may be knocked out.
Oh, yeah, and Chelsea's husband also happens to be the Juggalo Championship World Heavyweight Champion.
Julia separated. Look at getting involved, Kiana James. And now Alba Fire from her secret Curtis will take out Kiana. And Julia to the back of the head of Fire. And a roll up now by Green. Shoulders down, using the roll. How's the Green walk? She did it.
Wow, they actually flipped the belt. No, I just now got them. All right, so that puts us at... Fuck, I lost count. Yeah, I just now saw those. All right, so Cody, Tag, Jade, US. We are at 10. We are at 10 belts. Yeah, Cody, Charlotte Alexa, Ilya, Jade, and now between Chelsea and Ethan, that's 4. Sorry, 4. That's 9. Yep, you're right. My bad. I apologize. I don't know where I got 5 from. Right, so we are at 9.
Sami Zayn, he's still walking.
Yep, Chelsea over Julia, new United States champion. So now 4 belts between Ethan Page and Chelsea Green. Absolutely nothing. They added, really all they did was add Kiana James to her. That was it.
Go out there, make a statement, smash them, and show everyone not to ever disrespect my family again. Do you understand? Let's go.
Yep, there's 11.
That's going to be a showdown if it ever happens.
Gotta love it, pal. And I'm glad they went that direction. And that was a quick. That match was quick.
The high-flying luchador with a tall task. He takes on Tonga next.
Dude, that Performance Center would be blessed to have you. But unfortunately, it is a wrestling business. You know how it goes. It's if they like it and if you're in favor. I mean, how can you counter out? Obviously, they're doing something, I think. You wouldn't put Kiana James with her, drop the belt, and not have something. At least you would hope they wouldn't do that, but this also is the new WWE regime or TKO regime. Remember Cody's first opponent after WrestleMania was AJ? And he won after WrestleMania 40 was AJ. It was pretty much like, okay, we got nothing. We need who'll give him would it be a good match? Him and AJ. Yeah, that worked. Yeah, look at Gargano. Look at Gargano and Candace. If there only there's a way they could clone you. That's a match that Kiana James would learn so much from. Yes. Oh my fuck yes. Make that a program. Dude, how much better would Kiana James come out the other end of that? How much better would she be?
I'm sorry that happened. How are you friends with him? I don't know. What do you want to do with it?
The Kabuki doctors. Asuka and Kairi
I do too. There's definitely something there.
the mess to Charlotte.
It's just one of the major issues they have with WWE is they really haven't had the time to get the reps in. It's just like, okay, you went through the program here, throw you out there. Like Liv Morgan, she didn't get it till like almost close to a decade after she was on the main roster. Get me Mr. Happy, pal. That was tremendous. That was tremendous.
The monstrous Kalatunga set to go one-on-one with Roy. Wait a minute! It's the Motor City Machine Guns and Shinsuke Nakamura. We're going to even the odds here. And Phoenix tries to take out Tonga. Motor City Machine Guns, Shinsuke Nakamura have been the targets of MMT in recent weeks, as has Ray Phoenix. And now Phoenix and Tonga. And what this does is Ray Phoenix, despite the fact Solo still hanging out here at ringside. Phoenix definitely needs to keep an eye on Solo Sikoa, but look at the Luchador trying to take flight, but stop dead in the air. Yeah, look at the power now. Holland will momentarily is sent into the ring post, and Ray Phoenix took advantage of a golden opportunity that was handed to him. Kalatunga certainly has a size advantage, but this is Ray Phoenix we're talking about. One of the most decorated luchadors in AAA history. The same title held by Dirty Dog. But I don't know if Phoenix has ever encountered someone quite like Kalatunga. And the bell finally rings, and we're underway with this matchup, and Ray Phoenix has the upper hand here. Well, had the upper hand in the early going, and there's the power. Look at the agility of Phoenix. Right to the knee. Trying to chop down the big man. Brilliant strategy. Phoenix. As Tonga ducked underneath, Phoenix caught him with a kick right to the hamstring. And Cole, I'd say one of the scariest aspects of Kalatunga is how relatively new he is in this industry. Kalatunga was just really finding himself, gaining his footing in Japan before he arrived in WWE. Oh, there it is, just pancakes. Ray Phoenix, and you're right, Kalatunga want to Drops Phoenix into the
Hammer, you know what that reminds me of?
Solo
Faster, pussycat. Kill, kill.
taking out Phoenix. Tonga now is completely dominated, and this is what we expected out of a big man. Yeah, no doubt about it. Ray Phoenix wanted to avoid exactly this. Phoenix thought, I'm going to start this match off red hot, lightning fast, and hope that the Giant can't keep up with me. But as Tonga's showing us, Phoenix is going to use his quickness, but that may be a moot point. Is Tonga very difficult, especially when you're relatively young in this business. Oh, what a God! Human power from the skyscraper of MFT, Tonga. It's interesting watching the action of Solo Sikoa, who's to my left here in ring. Tonga, big smile on his face. Because Solo knows what he has on his hands with Tonga, with Tonga, with Tongaloa. What a dangerous family they are. JC Mateo under the tutelage of Solo. Phoenix trying to fight back. Tremendous heart in Ray Phoenix. Will it be enough to propel him to a win tonight? Defense trying to rally. Good God. That shoulder tackle turned Phoenix inside out. And that silenced the WWE fans. And there's Solo applauding, big smirk on his face. He knows what he has here in Tonga. Solo may never have to get his hands dirty again. Think about that. We'll sit at ringside and watch the rest of the NFTs destroy everybody on SmackDown. Dream, right? Be the shot caller. You can hear Solo shouting instructions from the outside, telling Tonga, do it again. Hit him again. There's malice in the heart of Solo Sikoa. Malice in the heart of the man in the ring, too. And Ray trying to fight back with a couple of chops. I wonder if those chops even phased Tonga. Oh, well, that chop phased Phoenix. God.
Yeah, it would make them all look like punks if they did.
A nonchalant cover, and Phoenix able to slip out, and that just angered Tonga more. Vicious stomps on the 7-footer. Solo just enjoying every moment of this. Of course, wouldn't you? This is his baby. He's put this group together. He talked about the fact that it's not about loyalty. And it seems like every single one of these men are loyal to Solo Sikoa.
Now, if it was one-on-one and none of these other guys are out here, you could have a situation where Tonga slips on a banana peel, Ray capitalizes, or Phoenix capitalizes.
And Solo Sikoa loving what he sees here at ringside. Not surprised. Not even a little bit. Hey, let's not forget, Ray Phoenix wanted to...
Yeah, we got all the guys out here, like...
He slapped Tonga last week. Tonga saying, bring it again. Oh, my God. Almighty. What impact. Oh, my God. Yeah, our official Jason Ayers. They want to think about turning it into a massacre. It's an example of how dangerous Solo Sikoa's crew is.
Yeah, we don't see that enough. We don't see that enough anymore.
A bit overzealous, and Ray Phoenix may have an opening here. Phoenix trying to fight back. A kick swatted away. That one might have broken Phoenix's ankle. But somehow Phoenix able to land on his feet in a big kick now. Phoenix into the corner. Now breathtaking offense of Ray Phoenix, and he can string a few more offensive maneuvers back into this fight. He may have, I thought he was going to have Tonga rattled here. And perhaps he still he's looking for a sunset flip, not going to happen. Oh, and a big uppercut by Tonga.
Yeah, I never watched any of that, but I did go back and read some of it. So isn't her like character story that she worked in her family's farm and country bar to save money for wrestling school? Yeah, how is that a heel?
With another kick right between the eyes of Tonga. And Ray Phoenix, who's been put through the ringer here tonight, looking to somehow have a last gasp effort. Oh, there it is! Kick. Tonga's down to a knee. Goodbye, amigo. Back up to his feet. Phoenix now up to the top rope.
Okay, that part I did not know. Okay, I did not catch that part. Okay, trying to save the family bar. Okay. Okay, I did not read that part or get to that or see that part. Yeah, so how can you hate somebody like that? How can you I mean, if you do a heel turn with a character like that, it would have to be like several years down the line when she's been further developed and you've become a little bit more emotionally attached to her. And you got to make the turn make sense.
And Tonga not through yet. Tonga with a massive choke slam.
I'm with you, but the problem with that is they can't even get the head. They can't even do the headbutt spot right. At least they had Tala over clean.
Remember, Ray Phoenix had the upper hand in the early going after Shinsuke and the Motor City Machine Guns took out the rest of the NFTs. This goes to show you what we are dealing with when it comes to Tonga, Solo Sikoa, NFT.
Fallon Henley and NXT.
Well, Sammy's not medically cleared. The general manager, Nick Aldis, made that.
I meant as an on-screen character. I mean, everywhere else, yes, very well developed.
Yeah, cheer for Sammy all you want. The problem is, tonight, Sami Zayn may very well have prevented a catastrophe from falling upon Ray Phoenix. This issue between Zayn and Solo Sikoa and the MFT far from over. Now, let's not forget, not just Sammy, but Ray Phoenix, Shinsuke Nakamura, the Motor City Machine Guns, the MFT's also in the Wyatt 6.
Yeah, exactly. Not going 50-50 with them.
Familiar territory for Solo and crew to be the hunted, which is the case when it comes to the Wyatt 6 and the other crew. Next week, Friday night SmackDown will be in the capital city of New York State, Albany, and what a against an opponent to be named. Who is it? Aldis, please tell us. And on the other side of the tournament, how about this? The former world heavyweight champion, main event, Jay goes one-on-one with one of John Cena's greatest rivals, the A-lister, The Miz. It's all going down next Friday in Albany. Now with Captain Kelly.
Oh yeah, that I know they main event of WrestleMania against each other, but that couples match and that program and the build leading up to it, that was some entertaining stuff. Like when they did when Miz and Maurice are making fun of Total Bellas or doing parodies of Total Bellas.
With the Skull Crush Valley was payback. Perspective, Kathy. A reminder of exactly what I'm capable of, because everyone seems to forget that everything I touch becomes important. The Intercontinental Championship, I made prestigious talk shows, I make must-see. Carmelo Hayes, I made relevant. I beat John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania, which should make our final match.
I do agree with that, Gruss. He should.
Some sort of farewell tournament that he announces, opening the door for NXT outsiders, rookies, like it's some sort of open tryout.
Oh yeah, Ben goes off about it all the time
Especially when his
on the Raw SmackDown reviews.
staring you right in the face. Fire and passion. Everything he does is a highlight. Highlights paid. Legacies don't. That's where I live. I will beat Jey Uso. I will win this tournament. The critics will cry. The internet will whine. But the headline will read, The Miz beat John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania. The Miz ended John Cena's career because The Miz is awesome!
So much, Miz. Very much looking forward to his match against Jey Uso next week. But let's get to the action back here on SmackDown.
It is time for our main event.
It's now time for the main event. Nice. Sounds like a fun show. Yeah, I'm pretty sure WWE knows what they have in her. That's why she's getting the rocket strapped to her. Like they recognize how that she is over and they're running with it.
Monday. My name is John Cena. I'm a kid who grew up in a small town in West Newbury, and I'll be living the dream.
John Cena returns home for his final appearance in Boston as the last time his now tournament kicks off.
Whoop, whoop.
Goes one-on-one with punishment personified Damian Priest.
The king of strong style himself, Shinsuke Nakamura, will battle
The Celtic warrior, Sheamus. Don't miss John Cena and his final farewell to his hometown of Boston.
You want some?
Raw, Monday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
And if they do end up going to Charlotte versus Jade, as it looks like, that's actually a really good opponent for a good person for Jade to work with. Damn it, Lab Rat points. Dude, and again, knowing Miles Bourne, well, again, here's the thing. Miles Bourne, he would totally get that, laugh it off, and probably high five Lab Rat for that. Because dude makes jokes about himself. Ooh, man, that would be something. That would be something right there. You know what? That stuff like that, those are the kind of things AI might actually be good for. Okay, we can never actually see them for real. All right, let's load up an AI with a bunch of these wrestlers' matches. Okay, if these two ever wrestled each other, what would the match look like? Oh yeah, that was some good stuff back in the day. Yeah, there was some of that tape we watched back in the day. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with loving some good pro wrestling, and I mean good pro wrestling. Dude, I'll never forget. There was this one dude who was a local guy. Shout him out. Name was Keith Smith Jr. No, yeah, just Keith Smith. Sorry, yes, Keith Smith. His son was Junior. My bad. Dude, super cool guy. Like definitely like the old school. Like he was like a second. I think it was like second generation locally. Never forget, he gave me this tape of stuff to watch. I learned so much. Like old black and white wrestling. I took so much. I learned so much from watching that.
WWE Championship opportunity. So much at stake in our main event. This opportunity could prove to be good fortune for that duo right there.
Oh, do you remember? Hey, Grush, remember? What was it? Celebrity Deathmatch? Chef Lab Rat's cooking, pal. Whoop, whoop. Oh, dude, that was tremendous. I remember they had one. What was it? It was Kevin Smith versus Kevin Costner. Yeah, they had they had Vince McMahon and Stone Cold in one, and Vince voiced himself in that. Dude, such good times, man. Such good times. Whoop, whoop. Kevin.
This could backfire spectacularly for the American Nightmare. Because if Cody isn't careful, Black will turn your lights out in the blink of an eye. Ask Damian Priest about that. Respect Cody's decision. Cody fancies himself as the quarterback here in WWE. Quarterbacks don't take games. They show up, they play their heart out every time the opportunity presents itself. And tonight's no different for the undisputed champion. Cody Rhodes will never, ever back down from a...
So, yeah, such a trailblazer.
And Aleister Black is fired up because he understands what opportunity lies in front of him tonight.
Like Mildred Burke's like a butterfly effect thing. If she didn't happen, things would be very, very different.
Black knows a billion ways to hurt you, and he also has that one sudden impact of a move known as Black Mass that'll turn your lights out in an instant. Cody Rhodes, no slouch with his own amateur wrestling background being utilized in the early moments of this one. Nice takedown of Aleister Black by the champ, and Aleister Black retaliates. Going to be interested to see what this pace is in this match tonight. Both men coming out of the blocks hot. Cody, of course, went through that grueling matchup 6 nights ago with Saturday night's main event against Drew McIntyre. That in and of itself can't allow Cody to be 100% tonight. It's only been a few days. You don't do battle with somebody who's 285 pounds, the size of Drew McIntyre, and feel great. Face first goes Aleister Black. And to your point about the pace, Aleister's a competitor who's not afraid to push the pace. Aleister can even fly a little bit when need be, but his up and over when Cody went for an arm drag, and look at this. Black ready to looking for an armbar here.
Oh yeah, one of the best. Absolutely one of the best. Dude, you know Disco Inferno actually has her on his Mount Rushmore of women wrestlers.
Looked like he was going for the disaster kick and ran into a kick of his own. Aleister Black has the champ on the ropes.
I think, if I remember correctly, I think his Mount Rushmore was Sherry Martel, Medusa, Charlotte Flair, and Gail Kim.
Cody still with plenty of gas left in the tank, but that can rock you, it can disorient you, it throws off your balance. A knee strike to the chin or the temple, totally throw your game plan off and out the window. And that's what Aleister Black's relied on for most of his career, his ability to do that to the opposition. Black is so cold and calculated from bell to bell.
Dude, over under how much you want to bet Asuka probably got that from watching Sherry Martel? And just did it her way. Greatness recognizes greatness. Whoop, whoop.
Taking over, but Cody got back into the game. And for as much success as Aleister Black has tasted throughout his career, it's almost like finally aligning with his wife, Zelina, has unleashed something different in Aleister. It's unlocked part of his psyche.
And to be fair, we're not trying to downplay Trish and Lita's contributions. They were actually a huge part of popularizing women's wrestling.
Cover on the champ, and Cody kicks out. Again, Aleister going to beat Cody Rhodes, but the cover, and the subsequent kick out exhausts you. Cover. And these repeated, forcing Cody to exert extra energy. Every time you have to kick out, every time you have to get your shoulders off the mat, it takes a little bit of gas out of your tank. Lost tonight with Cody do. Catastrophic, Cole. This is the flag bearer here on Friday Night SmackDown.
Yeah, pal. What's up, Jimmy T? Whoop, whoop. Yes, boys. Later on in about 15 minutes, we will be coming back with the Smack Attack, and we'll be there. Whoop, whoop. Oh, agreed. She's gorgeous. Like, absolutely gorgeous.
On the outside, and don't forget the slap earlier tonight as well, which really set Cody off. And big for the kick. Cody gonna roll up Black here. Kick out at 2. The face by Black drops the champion. Aleister again. These quick cover hammers on the champion. It's brilliant strategy. It's a veteran maneuver by Black. Again, Alistair doesn't expect these covers to necessarily hit Cody for 3, but it forces Cody to kick out. Or you wear him down.
Oh yeah, fresh. He did that too.
You make a mistake, right? And that may open the Black mask by Black. Vicious strikes from Alistair. Absolute clinic at the expense of the American Nightmare. You mentioned before how dangerous he is with his martial arts background, his hands, feet are both lethal weapons. His elbows, his knees. There's an example right there, the knee to the gut. Big forearm by Black. Cody Rhodes, though, to the beat of the punch and take Black down. And now Cody's starting to build. Up over the top goes Cody Rhodes. Now the power slam by the champion. This is what sets Cody apart from. Black. And now Cody starting to build a rally. We're the home of the Swamp Rabbits. What? The Swamp Rabbits, the hockey team here in Greenville. And Cody, there's the crossroads, and Black caught him with a knee. Not to be confused with Swamp Donkeys like we saw. Wow, what a kick to the.
And she also brought, and it was also her character, what she was doing, that brought Piper Niven to the main roster.
Emotion on the. Black face first, but not enough to finish the job. Cody in the driver's seat, however.
Yep, and I will third what Lab Rat's saying. Whoop, whoop.
Went for the bionic elbow, and Black caught him with a kick. Oh, and a knee right under the chin. The German suplex.
Yeah, give me dewdrop, pal.
Fantastic sequence from Alistair Black, but again, not enough to do the job.
Not tonight. Or not likely tonight. If I do, probably super later. I don't. I'm just really tired. I might just take an early night and chill for this Smack Attack.
Cody now hangs on. Black sent across the ring. Another kick by Black. One of his own. Both men are down. Both men connecting at the
Yeah, those two are the perfect ones for those spots, in my opinion.
With a claymore to the damn referee. This is your own town. Now Cody Rhodes tackling McIntyre.
Okay, so they still found a way to keep Drew in the mix. I'm with this. Plus, is that Rudy Charles who ate the Claymore? Yep. Charlotte, absolutely. I definitely sign off on that one.
of Aleister Black and Drew McIntyre for the moment. Yeah, remember, now Cody Rhodes gets back into it. Black is a sitting duck here. Priest is licking his chops right now. This is about sweet, sweet revenge. And Priest hammering away. Meanwhile, Zelina on our table. Trying to attack Damian Priest. And now Aleister Black going to the bad eye. The eye that Damian Priest had burned on the fireball by Black. Man standing back. Now Cody! With a Cody cutter to McIntyre. McIntyre once again with a self-fulfilling prophecy. To Cody's point, and Drew has lost it. I've had it. You an inch and you take a mile. Well, no more. Because effective immediately, Drew McIntyre, you are suspended. You called it, Cody. Self-sabotage by Drew McIntyre. Think of this in themselves.
Great comparison.
Everybody against me. My back's against the wall. My back is against the wall.
Alrighty, guys, and that was fun. Always enjoy these shows. Always appreciate getting to do it for you guys. Whoop whoop. But that is it for SmackDown tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alrighty, so let's see what we got coming up. Coming up in about 10 minutes, we got the Smack Attack, which I'll be in the chat hanging out with you guys. Yeet yeet. And then tomorrow we got the HMG After Dark. We are watching GoldenEye and In Bruges. And then Sunday we got The Wreckage and then HMG After Dark doing Canadian Comedy Night. Trailer Park Boys followed up with Shorzy. Monday Locker Room, Raw Watch Along, Impact Attack. Tuesday, We Like It Raw, A Show, Late Start NXT Watch Along. Hey, anytime, guys. Always a pleasure. And then Tuesday, Next Level Wrestling Review, A Show, Late Start NXT Watch Along, the Wednesday Locker Room, and then Wednesday, the Next Level Wrestling Review. The AEW Dynamite Watch Along and Bell Count Thursday, the Friday Locker Room, and then the Impact Watch Along and Bell Count and JCW Lunacy Watch Along. And as always, you can catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/LGBrandon Whoop Whoop. I'm also on X at LGBrandon Whoop. But yeah, I hope to catch you guys over in about right back here in about 10 minutes. Smack Attack. We'll see you there. Whoop whoop. Oh, damn, dude. That's going back, pal. Laters.